So the Basic Education Certificate Examination, BECE, the resit papers have started across the country. Now, officials of the National Security today took over the supervision of the Basic Education Certificate Examination as students across, or pupils across the country, began to rewrite some of the cancelled papers. Deputy Education Minister Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa said the move is to tighten the security of the exams. Now, the Deputy Minister is not sure if it will become a standard practice for the national security to supervise the junior level examinations, but said the outcome of the investigations into the massive leakage of the papers would decide that. Over 400,000 candidates are expected to rewrite the English language, science, religious and moral education, math and social studies papers that were leaked by a syndicate a few weeks ago. Our reporter Michael Addo has been visiting some of the schools here in Accra and has joined us on the line to give us details. So we are going to be speaking to our reporter Michael Addo. He's visited quite a number of schools and will be joining us to let us know what he has observed so far. And we are also told that a number of national security officials will be at some of the centers to either invigilate or supervise. We are unsure really what their exact roles will be. But the story also is that over 100,000 candidates are resitting the BECE English language, RME and science papers today. Now, WAEC cancelled 5 papers after they were leaked. Now, Kwabla TV3 reporter says that from the Kanda cluster of schools, the paper has already begun.
This is the Kanda cluster of schools where we have over 200 candidates rewriting the BECE. 5 minutes to start work and they assemble here for the usual routine in the morning. They are very enthused. I spoke to some of the children earlier who say they have been through the anxiety last week and they're already used to it.
My name is Hawa Ibrahim.
How do you feel this morning?
Cool.
Are you ready for the paper?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
Or any mixed feelings?
No.
I think you are well prepared.
Yes, I'm well prepared for it.
But then they are anxious about what they are going to see. Are the questions going to be tougher than they were last week, or they're going to be a bit simple to answer? They are yet to find out. Each candidate is searched thoroughly before they enter the classroom. How many children do you have writing here?
As of now, the papers that we have shared, we are yet to mark the register, but the paper that we have shared, we are having 254 candidates present. We are expecting 255, so only one.
I see one policewoman at post. Is she the only one here?
Yes, please. When they are bringing the papers, they have police escorts. When they bring it here, she now takes it over until we finish. Then she will also hand it over to the depot keeper. Then they will take it back to the depot.
All right, Mr. Hayford, you know all the controversies surrounding this whole examination that they had to resit again. Early on, we heard the Deputy Minister of Education saying that national security was taking charge of invigilation. In fact, from transporting the examination papers to this place and then invigilating the exams. Who brought the papers?
As I said earlier, we have the distributor. And when the distributor is coming, he comes with one police person. And at the center here, we also have a police here. So it is a handing over thing that they do. They bring it secured, and the police here also takes it over. She will be in charge, so we have finished. Then she will also hand it over to the distributor who will come and pick it back to the depot.
Does it mean there's no national security person that you have seen here?
Maybe they're undercover, but personally I've not seen anyone.
All right, so TV3's Michael Lado has visited a number of exam centers and has joined us on the line. Michael, good afternoon. Thank you very much for joining us. Where have you been, and what can you report?
Yes, I'm currently with the Deputy Minister for Education in charge of tertiary education, Honorable Alex Treme, and his first port of call was the Presbyterian Secondary Technical Senior High School in where we have 313 candidates writing, repeating the papers that were cancelled by WAEC a couple of days ago. Here, out of the 313 pupils, there were no absentees. And then the supervisor, Ms. Joyce Boxman, said the turnout was very high. And from there, we moved to the Okuapimam Senior High School at Kupon Ekiapim in the Eastern region. Here, we have 347 candidates from 14 schools writing the exam. At the same venue also, we had 29 candidates from the Kupon School of the Blind who were also writing the exam and interacting with some of the students. They lamented the poor teaching and learning materials at the school. So basically, that's what I've been able to gather so far with my tour with the Deputy Minister for Education, Mr. Alex Treme.
But Michael, finally, has Mr. Treme said anything in terms of what his observations have been so far?
Yes, currently, I've interacted with him. He was very excited and at the level of invigilation, and also encouraged the students not to lose hope, as this is one of the trying times in their life. But he also promised government support for them throughout this their trying times.